So this is Will Greider's web resource. This is Schoology.com. This is the second year my school has ever used this. It is basically a one-stop shop for everything that is web online learning. On online learning, you can see that there is grades, mastery, calendar, messages, people, and subscriptions. So it's kind of like Facebook, where it's online learning capability, but you also have more social interactions with students. So currently we are on the home page, so if you would click this link, you'd be on this page. It displays everything as I just showed with these. This is where the courses are housed. I have groups, which are also clubs. They could also be separate groups from the actual class, so I can make multiple classes in one group. As you can see here, I have a Cinema and Digital Media 3 voting group. I also have a voting group for yearbook and photography. The resources, it's a personal resource where you can have all your tests and quizzes as well as other things. So my favorite part about this is it allows you to see all of the things I need to get done. So basically a to-do list. You can see also upcoming, there's upcoming events on the calendar. And this main feed is kind of like your mini feed through Facebook, where you can see all the different information that's going through the classroom, and you can see what is being announced. Here I'm going to take you on a tour through my digital media and imaging period 8 class. And you can see here I organized them into folders. Those folders mimic my organization of my folders in my digital folders on my computer, as well as Google Drive. So let's go through here. You can see my visual journal rubrics are housed here. So whenever I give visual journals, the rubrics are posted there. In the intro unit, you can see that I have my test located there. I also have posted notes of my intro unit on this folder. And in Photoshop, you can see all the little different projects are located. Now that we're in the Photoshop unit folder, you can see how I add materials. You can make a folder within a folder by adding folder. You can add assignment, test, and quiz, which I'll show you later. Add a file, link, or an external tool, just like a resource. Add a discussion, add another page, media album, and add package, and a bunch of other things over here. So if I would add a new assignment in this Photoshop unit, I could just go here and title it whatever I wanted. I can add content, image media. I could go into the due dates, how much it would be worth, specific times for those due dates, what the category it is. At Red Clay, we only have formative and summative. You can see here you can also copy it to other courses. It's really great. So let's go through a project, shall we? So students would submit this project. You can see this is the rubric that they have they're working from. You can see it's a description and the rubric what they get graded on. So the collage project is there. You can also get to all the grades through the grade book, which is located here. You can see all the different grades that the students have there. We're currently in the marking period 2, so you can see marking period 2 is listed there. Marking period 1, you can see the past grades. All of those grades are listed. We are back at the main page of the course, and we're going to click on that little calendar icon. It'll tell you exactly when things are due for students, and this will show up on the students as well. Under the updates section, that's where all the announcements happen. That's where I post all of the announcements from other classes that pertain to this class. Under the analytics page, you can see all of when everyone was logged into the course, the top hits, like when I gave assignments out. It can also tell you per user, assignment, discussion, and or links how many times or how long students were up in that page. Pretty interesting. So let's go back into the groups now. So this is the group I manage called CAB and Charter TSA. So this group is also housed with Charter School Wilmington and CAB Callaway School of the Arts is where I teach. You can see upcoming events. I have put when we're having our meetings and when we're not, as well as other assignments and discussions. You can see who would like to be an officer this year, as well as the members. I use this specifically to see who is going to be coming and who is an active member. If we go to resources, Resources are just basically materials. They can also be other items as well. I put these rubrics and other items inside of Schoology, and all those PDFs are housed in this specific group, and students can download those at their leisure. So you can see this here. They can download it if they need to, if they're using it to be in desktop publishing, for instance. Resources are powerful as they are for the teacher. So I'll go to and show you my personal web resources. So I go to 2016-17 school year, and you can see I organized just like I did in my classes. I organized my resources by different items. So in this case, I'll show you my quizzes. My quizzes, I have them organized by class. My Digital Media 1 class, you can see my quizzes are right in there, Illustrator and Typography Basics, that comes out later. So if I go back into here, you can see where I pulled my information from when I gave out that end of unit test for Digital Media 1, which was right here. So you can see here, Digital Media Basics is located right there. And it'll tell you these are all the questions for it and to look at. I can edit that at any time. So if I go into Edit Questions, it allows me to edit any of these questions here. There's technically, I put down 50 questions in this multiple choice test. If I add a new question here, I can add a true and false, multiple choice, ordering, short answer, fill in the blank, matching, from the question banks, a page break, and text. So let's say if I wanted to edit a question here. What does a transistor do? I would go into the little gear icon and hit edit. And it says, what does a transistor do? It gives me those 4 different options. It'll allow you to select the correct answer. It also has these little use rich text editor. That means you can make anything in here you want. You can insert content, media, links, if you're doing a math equation or a symbol. You can insert videos, import other sources from Microsoft OneDrive, Khan Academy, and of course my favorite, Google Drive. So I'm going to cancel that because I'm not going to change any of that stuff. It randomizes my choices when the students see it. And I'm just going to save that question, and it shows I have been saved. I go into that intro unit. Instead of add materials as add an assignment, which I usually had shown you before, I would add import from resources, and it would import from my end of unit tests. Digital Media and Basics 2016. So here we are at the main page of the class. I'm going to click back on home. You can see here in the calendar, again this is where we started here, the calendar, and the calendar has literally everything that I posted as the class, and you can see all the classes are united the whole way back to the beginning of the year. You can see all of my events. I posted all of the different colleges that are visiting our school, as well as different things that are coming up in the different classes. So hopefully you enjoyed our Schoology tour. This really helps me with my work, and I really enjoy working with it. Thank you very much. Talk to you later.